Days after his shock decision not to seek re-election, U.S. President Joe Biden speaks to the nation in a televised address from the Oval Office.
It's been the honor of my life to serve as your president. But in the defense of democracy, which is at stake, I think it's more important than any title.
The last time a U.S. incumbent pulled out of the presidential race was 1968, when President Lyndon B. Johnson suddenly dropped out amid political pressure and division around the increasingly unpopular Vietnam War. Biden had been facing growing criticism from within his party to step down, not over U.S. conflicts abroad, but over his own mental acuity, following a shaky debate performance last month. After trailing behind Republican nominee Donald Trump in polls, the 81-year-old incumbent says the best way forward is to pass the torch to a new generation.
There is a time and a place for long years of experience in public life. There's also a time and a place for new voices, fresh voices, yes, younger voices. And that time and place is now.
To take on Trump, Biden has endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris, who has gained a lead in party support to become the Democratic nominee. It's a matchup that carries high stakes for the United States.
Part of what he accomplished, I think, was to say, look, this is an absolutely critical race that will define the future of this country for, generations to come.
Outside the White House, tears from supporters showing gratitude to President Biden for his decades of service.
Look around. There are people from all walks of life here today, and they're here united and a grateful heart for the president for his service to our country. And I think that, it's this enthusiasm that's going to bring a Democratic victory in November.
Meanwhile, in North Carolina, the Republican nominee, in his first rally since Biden dropped out of the race, unleashed attacks on his likely new opponent, signaling that though the competition has changed, his tactics have not.
So now we have a new victim to defeat, Lion Kamala Harris, Lion, L-Y-I-N apostrophe.
As for Biden, the president will now focus on serving out his term, pledging several goals, including working towards a ceasefire deal in Gaza and pushing for Supreme Court reform at home. He's determined to show that though his race for the White House may be over, his commitment to serve is far from done. Hsueh and Joyce Tseng for TaiwanPlus.